The following set of problems are related with inverse variation, joint variation, combined variation, and not all this we cover in 8.1. So the problems I'm going to solve right now are those. Okay. Number 7, it says you have to just write an equation that expresses that relationship. So we have for number 7, it says C varies directly as a square of Z. So C varies means C is equals to K times the square of Z. That's varies directly. So there's nothing in the denominator. Varies directly as the square of Z. That's number 7. Problem number 8, it says determine the constant of variation for the stated condition. You have to find how much the constant is. Number 8, it says S varies directly, which is K, as R. And find K when you know that if S is 4, when S is 4, K R is equals to 48. Find how much K is when this happens. So in other words, we just have to plug in these values in the original equation and isolate K. So S is 4, this is K, and this is 48. In order to isolate K, we divide both sides of the equation by 48. K is 1 over 12. Just reducing the fraction, K is equals to 1/12. That's number 8. Number 11, this is if y varies directly as a cube of x, directly, so we have a K here as a cube of x, and y is 4 when x is 32, y is 4 when x is 32, find y, how much is y when x is 40. So in this case we have to use these two values to find what is the equation, knowing what K is. Once you have the equation, you know what K is, you're going to use these values. We're going to plug in 40 where x is and find y. That's the process to solve these problems. Okay, so 4 equals to K times 32 cubed. So we're going to divide, let's find in this value right here, 32 cubed, with a calculator. I'm going to find how much how much the cube of 32 is. It's 32,764. 4 is equals to 32,764. K. Divide this by 32,764 in both parts. So we have canceled this. K is that value, which is also 4 over 32 to the cube, to the third power. So I'm going to write it like this. Okay, we can reduce this fraction. Divide this by 4. We have 1 dividing 32,764 by 4. We have 1 over 8,192. That's the value of K. So the equation for this one, using k as this value, 1 over 8,192, the equation is y equals to 1 8,192 times x cubed. In other words, is y equals to x cubed over 8,192. That's the equation. Now, the problem is this one. How much y is when x is 40? So plug in the 40 right where x is and find y. So y is going to be 40 to the third power over 8,192. So, and we find this value is 40 to the third power is 64,000 over 8,192. And when you reduce this, because I was going through the simplifying fraction, simplifying that fraction, that one right there, 64,000 over 892, and you obtain, let me see, you're going to obtain $125 over 16. 125 over 16. You can start by dividing by 4 or 12, top and bottom, and keep dividing and reducing the fraction. The final answer is this one. And remember, I am providing the answers in the back of the packet, so you just can check, if you can go from here to here, or you just divide this over this and compare it to this one. In the test, and you try to reduce it as much as you can. That wouldn't be a problem.